This week on The Hollywood Hunter, Freddy's tracking down the deer from his last episode to complete the Pennsylvania buck pool. Then it's the annual PA Doe Hunt for the kids. With legendary arms in hand, watch these kids learn the passion behind the outdoors.
So here we are.
You got him! You got him!
The first episode. Elsie's got her buck. Kurt's got his buck. And the Hollywood Hunter is not having luck finding his buck. So in this week's episode, we're trying to find my deer, wrap up this buck pull to see who's going to be the big winner. We're in for a good time. It's early morning, we're looking for my buck. Elsie's got one down, Kurt's got one down, and we're still fighting for the winner of the buck pool. As hunters, it happens to all of us that we don't pick up the animal right away, and it's very stressful. So we go walking around and looking for blood and looking for tracks, go towards water, and we were hunting hard and wide on foot. You feel like you're gonna find them, but at the end of the day, you just never know. I was stressed out inside. I was wondering if we really did make a good shot. We combed that whole patch of woods, and no luck, but really on the way back, closer to the edge of where he went in, we found him in a big, thick patch, laying underneath this tree, and we would never seen him if I didn't see the bottom of the white of the belly as just luckily walking by that tree. It all worked out. I was so excited. It really wasn't about, at that point, winning the buck pull. It was about just finding that deer so it didn't go to waste.
Wow, what a morning it's been. Right at first light, incredible fog blew in. It was just breaking light. It's the last day of the buck pull, and this giant buck we've been after for 3 days, a 7-point, we didn't know if we were gonna get him. It was a tough situation. He bolted a lot further than I thought. It was for a long morning of us tracking him, but he only went another 100 yards than we thought. This stuff being so thick, he actually crawled up under a bunch of thick stuff, and we just recovered him. Here he is in the thick brush. What a beautiful 7-point. To wrap up the buck pull, it's between Matt and I. Kurt killed a great buck as well. Now we just gotta officially score these guys. Yes!
So the buck pull is officially over as of last night. Up here on the Tower of Power is what we call this. This is actually on top of our barn roof. Some people might claim this is too soft of a hunt, but we do every type of hunting you can think of, and there's nothing better than to have a setup like this. You can shoot long range. We have the law rifle, which just killed that really big 7-point you saw. You don't know what's going to happen. We hunt the woods, we hunt the blind turtles, we hunt tree stands, we hunt towers like this. It's a variety deal, and that's what makes it a great time.
I can't even believe it's another year of deer hunting. We're here at the Harteis Farms, and the legacy that started with my father years ago and getting me to love and enjoy the outdoors is now taken to the next generation.
Now, the most fun part of the hunt, and that is getting all the kids to get involved in the doe hunt. We have kids coming up from both my sisters' families, and they're all wanting to be part of the process. We got the doe tags, and we're putting them in the blind turtles. We're putting the kids in the safest situations to have success, and put them with family members that can help kind of guide them to success.
Are you guys excited?
Yeah!
When you're pairing these kids up with family members, it's always so much fun because the kids really enjoy learning about the hunt. The adults really love seeing hunting through the kids' eyes. So there's always stories that are pretty amazing when it comes to taking them out and things that we're learning in the process of them learning.
What I want to do is ask you guys, we have a whole slew of professional guides here. Chase, who would you like to go with this year?
Eddie, because I went with him last year and I had a good experience. I learned that like you have to have patience, and first you have to like wait until like he's broadside to like get it on the deer.
Good job. Mila?
I'd like to hunt with Freddy. I hunted with him last year. I won the Doe Hunt, and I want to do it again this year.
Doug?
I hunted with my dad, and I would like to hunt with him this year.
Well, I'd like to hunt with Uncle Freddy this year because last year I had a great experience.
Cletus?
I would like to go with Greg because he's really funny, and he taught me a lot of things.
You guys are gonna rock it tomorrow. We're seeing lots and lots of deer. We're looking for the biggest doe, okay? Because we want to take some of these big mature does out of the herd, okay? It's gonna sound like war out there. We're in Pennsylvania. It's gonna be great.
Yeah!
Badlands. It's all in the approach. Bear Archery. Walk among legends. Cherokee Sports. Solutions for the sportsman. Legendary Arms Works. Live legendary.
Raptor Razor takes field dressing to a whole new level. Visit RaptorRazor.com.
Keystone Sporting Arms. Home of the Cricket, Chipmunk, and the new 722. Arms Score Ammo. Right on target, right on the price. Hollywood Hunter is also brought to you by these fine sponsors. The goal is the biggest doe at the Harteis farm. The kids are heading out with their guides and their legendary arms rifles. Stay calm, stay focused, and have fun.
Pennsylvania, where I grew up, my pride and joy. It was Doe Day for the kids.
I can't even believe it's another year of deer hunting. We're here at the Harteis Farms, and the legacy that started with my father years ago is now taken to the next generation.
We have kids from both my sisters' families, and they're all wanting to be part of the doe hunt. So I love hunting on the farms because they're set up with these blind turtles that are some of the neatest blinds for us to hunt deer out of. They conceal you, they keep you out of the rain, they keep you comfortable, and they do well for deer hunting. So we have those strategically placed all over the property, in the woods and in some food plots areas. It works out very well. So I decided this year I was going to partner up with Mila and Olivia because they're easy, low maintenance, very attentive to what their uncle says. Where the boys are a little more rebels. They'll do a little bit more what they want to do. They're great kids, but I know they need a little bit more one-on-one attention. Where the girls, I can kind of lump them together and we'll do kind of what I say.
Once it gets light, what I want you to do is keep an eye out and designate you to a window. Sit and look. Keep an eye on. You can do this. It's gonna be fun. You guys excited? We're in the turtle. We don't have seats because there's not enough room for all of us. We should have deer all around us. We got the new long rifle here for the kids to be shooting. What's so awesome is they don't only make them for adult men, but they make them for women. And they make them for a crossover for even kids. We're gonna have fun. We're in Pennsylvania. Let's do this.
Right as it breaks light, we're sitting in one of the most prime spots for these kids to have activity.
Hunting this year versus last year was way better because last year I wouldn't tell him when to move and where the deer was going every step. So this year was even better. Here comes a whole pack of deer. So I got right on it. Kind of was hard because it kept moving.
Deer show up immediately. There's deer around us constantly. I can't even look from window to window without seeing a new deer coming up and around us.
Turtle, there is windows, so you have to like open the window, and if the deer keeps moving, you have to go to the next.
Can you see the deer? Yeah. You can see them. Okay, just wait. We're just gonna wait.
And I'm like, girls, get on this one. And it was so funny. With the barrel going out of each window, it'd be, there's one, let's get on it. And then all of a sudden deer would move and your barrel would come out of here and the girls couldn't get on it. And they would come over here and they couldn't get on it. And then the deer would be gone. And all of a sudden here comes another deer. And they did the same thing. Looked almost like, you know, the sprinkler arms that go over and over and over again. I couldn't believe how many deer walked by us and we couldn't get a shot at, because these girls just couldn't find them in the scope.
And then you always have to back up and then get back into your place and position. So it's hard, but you just really need to focus and try your best. It was fun hunting with Uncle Freddy because he was very just confident in me, and I was like really excited. So I was very confident in myself too. And I was just very excited to hunt this year, and I knew it was going to be better.
The one that's broadside, that's in front. Do you see the one that's in front? There's a bigger one in the bunch.
So we get the Legendary Arms rifle out the window and get Olivia behind it, and she's comfortable.
We're gonna wait until we get a better angle. Here she comes. She's coming up. Sweet. Do you see her? Huh? Look at her walking up. She's right there, Olivia, right in front of you.
I was like, where's the deer? And I saw the white spot, and I was like, oh.
Find her in the scope. I'll zoom this in just a little bit. Find her. Do you see her? Do you see the deer? Straight in front of you. You can see her head. Walking toward us. See her? She's right in front of you, right here. See this tree right here in front of us?
Yeah.
She's right behind it. You're gonna see her here in just 1 second, okay? Ready?
It's the kids' doe hunt in Pennsylvania, and Olivia's the first one up the bat. She'll need to stay patient and steady. Go get him, Olivia.
Right as it breaks light, we're sitting in one of the most prime spots for these kids to have activity.
Here comes a whole pack of deer. So I got right on it. Kind of was hard because it kept moving.
Okay, now get on her. Try to find her in the scope. Try to find her in the scope.
So we get the Legendary Arms rifle out the window and get Olivia behind it, and she's comfortable. How many deer walked by us and we couldn't get a shot at? Because these girls just couldn't find them in the scope.
Don't put your finger near the trigger yet. Stay with her. Are you on her? Yeah. Wait for her to turn.
And eventually got to a place where we could get the first shot off.
Meh. Meh. You on her? Meh. If you're ready, shoot her.
The deer steps out broadside, and I said, okay, honey, you on him? Yeah.
Get her. You drove her.
Bang! Knocked her right down, and she was so excited. It was such a great shot. I was so proud of her.
So it actually fell right down. Where I hit the deer was like right where we're supposed to be, but I think we're supposed to hit it right near the shoulder blade. I think I hit it there, and he kept saying I did a good job. So I was like, thanks.
You drilled it. You got her.
I can't feel my toes.
Now we're recovering Olivia's deer. She made a great shot on that. Olivia, how do you feel?
Wonderful.
You made such a great shot.
Good job, Thank you.
I'm really proud of you. That's 2 years in a row. You made a perfect shot. You got a great doe here, and it didn't go anywhere. It just fell right down. So I'm so proud of you. Do you want to hunt again next year? Mm-hmm. Awesome. Now, Mila, it's your turn next. You ready to do it?
Yep.
All right. The girls, they seem to have really good experience.
I feel really good, and I'm excited that my cousin Mila is now hunting for one. I'm very excited for her.
So now we're getting back to the farm, and we're hearing all the boys have tug out. Little Cletus, Caleb, who tug out over the hill. You got Josh and Chase, who now all have deer for the first time.
Thank you for making me go with Eddie, because it's a good experience with him, because you always have to have patience and get it on the deer and follow it until it stops, or keep with it and try to get a good shot. like it's broadside, then get it right behind the shoulder.
I'll tell you, it was really becoming a fun adventure seeing them all have success.
Freddy, thanks for being the Hollywood hunter. Because if you weren't, I wouldn't have got this deer.
Thank you for being a good uncle and helping me get this deer.
Hi, Freddy. Thank you for letting me take this opportunity to shoot a deer. Thank you.
So we're gonna continue the hunt. We're not getting out of there until we get Mila a deer. I said, you know what, let's change the strategy. Let's make it a little bit easier. Let's go back to where you hunted last year, which is up on the barn roof where Poppy hunted, and let's have you shoot one that comes out into the field to eat tonight. And she said, that would be great, Uncle Freddy.
Hunting was a lot better this time because I had more chances and it was a better experience.
I'm Mila's second cousin, and I think she's going to do a good job tonight, aren't you? Either way, we're excited to find out the outcome. Should be a good night.
I'm here to support my cousin Mila to see how her experience goes too.
We were gonna just wait it out till we had a nice doe show up.
Badlands. It's all in the approach. Bear Archery. Walk among legends. To book your next world-class adventure, contact International Trophy Outfitters. Trophy Ridge Sights. The fierce science of dead certain accuracy.
Blind Turtle. The best in high-value hunting blinds.
Ripcord Ace. The #1 fall-away arrow rest. Buck Forage. The preferred forage for wildlife.
Hollywood Hunter is also brought to you by these fine sponsors.
Success is the name of the game. All the kids have tagged out with a great doe deer. Now little Mila is the last one left. But don't worry, her Uncle Freddy is hot on the case. Let's go.
It's another year of deer hunting. We're here at the Harteis Farms.
We're not getting out of there until we get Mila a deer.
Crosshair that's on that goes the main crosshair, okay? I'll already have it where it needs to be.
It's leading so fast.
Why are you scared?
Because I want to make it.
But you shot last year, right?
Yeah, but that was a shot of luck.
So the biggest key with the kids is to give them a great experience. I'll tell you, every one of them saw a pile of deer today. They've all connected on deer except me, little Mila.
So getting Mila a deer is taking time. She just needs a little more help with the scope and finding the deer in the scope. A lot of deer got by us and we knew we had to change the strategy.
I get really scared because I don't like loud sounds, so it scares me when that goes off.
She's staying still? Okay, when you're ready, Mila. When you're ready.
I like using the law rifle because it doesn't jerk back as much. It's a little smaller and easier for me to use.
We fumble through a few does that get by us.
I can't really see through the scope, and then my Uncle Freddy, he says it's right there, but I still can't see it.
I gotta come over there out of that window.
I would get the law rifle out the window and get the gun on the deer, and she'd come over and take the gun and get on it, and all of a sudden the deer would move, and I'd have to do the same thing again, down the next window and down the next window. But it was okay, because her and I were bonding, and we were figuring it out, and she was getting better at finding the deer in the scope.
I don't want to shoot.
Why? Why don't you want to shoot?
I feel like I won't make it.
You feel like you won't make it? You can make it. You've practiced. You're gonna do great.
She goes, Uncle Freddy, I'm so scared. I said, why are you scared? She said, because I want it so bad. I just said, you know, honey, we're gonna get one. You just need to hang in there. The doe comes out into the field.
Get on it. Slowly squeeze.
I really have to go to the bathroom a lot.
Let's get over here.
And when we kept moving, I think I was peeing my pants a little bit because we kept moving and moving and moving because the deer would just not stop moving. So everywhere I went, I'd have to go to the bathroom even more.
All you have to do is squeeze this trigger softly and you're gonna get a deer tonight.
You're gonna do fine, Mila. Just do what we talked about. You can do this. You're gonna do great. Slowly squeeze. Got her. Down. Down.
Good shot, Mila.
She makes a great shot. Boom! Center punches that deer and falls down.
I feel a lot better, and next time I want to try again without peeing my pants.
I think one of the biggest does ever, and I'm proud of you. I love you.
Well, we finally got him, and it's been a crazy day. I shot out a Legendary Arms gun. They are really good guns, and they don't push back. But I thought I might not be able to get this one, so I don't know if I want to do this or not. But then my Uncle Freddy gave me a little pep talk, and it made me feel a lot better, and I tried.
And you did it. So I realized there were times when I was growing up where my father had to push me and stretch me into making a good shot, or me being emotional and pushing me through it. And I knew this was a time for her that she could really shine. And she pulled through, and I was so proud of her, because in times of adversity are typically the times that are most fruitful on the hunt. We went 5 for 5 with the Collins Brusher crew. Tonight before you go to bed, pray to Poppy and thank him for this opportunity. He worked so hard with Grandma to give you this property to enjoy. And I'm gonna work really hard to help you guys take this on to be something that you carry on his legacy. What do you say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not only did every kid succeed on their doe hunt, but little Mila wrapped it up with the last doe, and she ended up shooting the biggest doe of the week. So congratulations, little Memer. You rocked it, my dear. And all you other kids did such a spectacular job. Uncle Freddy is proud. My dad got me involved in the outdoors very young, about the same age. There's not a day that goes by I don't wish he was here to experience these kids the way I know he would love to. It's awesome to be able to keep the legacy alive and to see these kids thriving in the outdoors.
Closed captioning has been brought to you by Bear Archery.
That's my family, the Harteis family. Oh, I love them, every single one of them. They're such good, awesome, cool kids. You could not tear them away from their Uncle Freddy. All those kids, they're goal-oriented. All you have to do is be consistent with them. And Freddy gives those kids the belief they need to have in themselves. Everybody's got a little kid inside of them, and Freddy knows how to bring it out. Passion is ageless. No matter what age you are, you've got it in you. And these kids show every one of us that.